Happy Monday, Throners, and welcome to another Game of Thrones Season 8 video. Today, there's significant reason to jump aboard the hype train as we got some brand new footage for Game of Thrones Season 8 with Arya Stark, the Unsullied, and Dragons in the North. Let's jump into the video. The hype is really starting to ramp up for Season 8, and while we haven't got a real trailer, this is very exciting, with Arya Stark marveling at the sight of Daenerys Targaryen's dragons. I've been particularly outspoken that I believe that both Stark girls will get along nicely with Daenerys, but this gets me very hype at the prospects of Arya and Daenerys hitting it off. I think something that we have to consider for Game of Thrones Season 8 is how much of the echoes from the past will be present in our current timeline. We know that Arya grew up reading about dragons and warrior princesses like Visenya Targaryen, who rode Vhagar and wielded the Valyrian blade Dark Sister. I personally can't wait to see these one-on-one interactions between Arya and Daenerys, and see if we indeed do get a conversation about dragons and their journeys. These are the kind of moments that we can expect to see in the final season of A Game of Thrones, not just the bloody wars of Westeros and the looming darkness of the Long Night and the White Walkers coming for the realms of men, but also these feel-good moments that impact our POV characters. I think there's a great possibility that Arya and Daenerys will actually come to respect each other, and since Jon truly loves Daenerys, and Daenerys truly loves Jon, they will be receiving a more open support from Arya when it comes to their relationship. Arya and Daenerys also have quite a bit in common, and one of those things is the disdain for the current Queen of Westeros, Cersei Lannister. This creates the possibility for even more intriguing dialogue when Jaime arrives at Winterfell. We could see many of the characters putting aside their differences and leaving them in the past to focus on the present moment. This clip to me suggests that this will be one of the main themes in Game of Thrones Season 8, living in the moment and for what matters, for the survival of the realms of men and each other. And while some people may not like the fact that Daenerys and Jon are now romantically linked and politically as well, having dragons on your side to fight the Night King and his undead army will be absolutely invaluable. I can't help but love the fact, while everyone else is cowering in fear at the sight of these dragons, that Arya is looking on with childlike excitement and admiration. What's also very interesting about this teaser is the shot of the ravens flying over the destroyed portion of the wall. This most certainly could be Bran surveying the situation, as the wall has been breached by the Night King as he encroaches on the north, and possibly his first stop, Castle Black, to deal with the remaining members of the Night's Watch. This is more than likely footage from the very first episode of the season, and as part of the marketing strategy for Season 8, keeping us all in the dark. The North will not only need the support of Daenerys and her dragons, but also from her armies and the Unsullied, who will most certainly be one of the keys to the defense of Winterfell. There is a possibility that we are seeing Wintertown in this teaser trailer and not Winterfell, and we could also see the inclusion of Last Karth and Karhold, but this is more likely to be shown as the Night King marches south with the army of the dead. But what do you think? Is this Arya having a dream come true by seeing dragons in the flesh? Will Arya and Daenerys end up getting along in Game of Thrones Season 8? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get hype and continue discussing Game of Thrones Season 8. I would also love for you to suggest what kind of content you would like to see, what kind of characters you would like me to cover, and what kind of style of videos you would like to see next coming up on the channel. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, and if you want to see more Game of Thrones content, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for future updates and new videos. I'll see you all in the next video. Hype and love.